Hello and welcome back to a Techmas World. Last episode we built a farming destroyer machine that I've been expanding. I've been building. I expanded this. And so what we need to do today is put the other two pieces of what I think we need for this. I'm assuming the tree cutter, now that I think about it. I'm assuming the tree cutter, where is it? Where's the tree cutter? This one. No, the tree cutter does not. How does that work? The tree cutter doesn't get a machine frame, but the other ones do. Anyway, the block placer. We're going to try to build the block placer. I mean, and by try, I mean we're just going to build it. Like, there's no really trying about it. We can just do it. I have been working on stuff. I mean, also a bit of exploring. But that's beside the point. Been trying to get things ready. I think another thing that we need to be doing soon, because I'm sick of doing this primarily, is the reason why, is get a pump as well. Because that's just kind of tedious to do that. I've got this going, and we have so much iron and so much nickel now. The nickel, obviously, of course, is from nickel ore, but I also have been doing iron ore, too, or well, iron, raw iron. I built yet a fourth solar panel, and our base still isn't powered nearly enough. I want that. I can get rid of the bucket. This thing has 500 million RF capacity. Like, we're never going to hit that. I can't fit underneath that. We have a fully charged battery here. This 20 million battery is never getting charged either. It's trying. You know, it's trying its best. Everything else generally stays pretty charged. But we're already getting off track here. So processing chips. I think my redstone went back in here. So we need 2 processor chips. For the block placer. Again, I'm assuming this is how this works. Magma didn't tell me that this is not how it works. And since Magma didn't say no, don't do this, I'm going to do it. Just take a whole bunch of this. I'm sure that's enough. Alright. I'm going to do my best to remember this recipe and not have to look it up. Nope. I tried. Okay, wait, no. Hold on. Is that not what I have here? Oh, I have the opaque item frame for some reason. I had it right the first time. Minus the fact that one of the items was the incorrect item. You know. But now I think we can just do this. Plop a energy pipe there. Hook that up. And can I do that? Is this going to work? It does work just like on the first try. Alright. There we go. Look at that. So then we want to make a fertilizer. And the fertilizer is silicon, of course. There's the project for the day. Getting silicon. This. Because we need, of course... Wait, hold on. Nope, nope, nope. I remember. Where is it? We can do it this way. 2 steel, iron, and a sheet... Or iron? That's iron. 2 steel, a copper, and a piece of plastic. Makes 8 of these. We should actually do that again. Because this is also the next step up for, where are they? Machine cores. It's a little expensive, of course, because it's 1 per 8 of these. But still, we can bump up our power output up there, and that'll be nice. Are you done too? You are done. Get that going. You're stuck on this again. I also need to make a crafting machine at some point. One of the automatic crafters. But silicone is... Well, we don't have a refiner. Do we need to make a refinery? Quartz dust and sand. I meant to click on the quartz dust, but I'm assuming... I think it's pretty safe to assume that this makes quartz dust, so let's just grab a bunch of it. One more. I'm just guessing. Yeah. We got 2. Do I happen to have any sand in my backpack? No. That would be too convenient. That's just a block of quartz. I don't actually have sand in here either. After all that sand that we picked up last episode, I don't have a single piece of sand. Mary Poppins out of here. I also need to make a door at some point into the base. Because right now I just keep Mary Poppinsing That's tricky. My way in and out. Come on. Where did all of my sand go? It's gotta be in here. It's gotta be in here. Oh, it's up here. It's fine. It's fine that these numbers don't match. So we're just gonna do that. And then the raw silicone needs to be smelted into regular silicone. You're done with that. I honestly probably should make some more plastic sheets, but I don't know if we needed it for... Actually, we do, because we need more... we need another processor unit. So I'm gonna put like half of our biopolymer in there, and then the other half can go in there with some iron. And then it's bedtime again. All of this just so that we can actually potentially, well, my idea anyway here is that by doing this, why did I close that? By doing this, we can then make biosteel more easily. The thought process being we ran out of water. Put that back in there. More water. That's good enough now. You're stuck again. I have so much nickel. I mean, to be fair, I also have a ton of iron out of that. Processing units. So that get us the processing unit. We got the copper, we got that, we got the other thing. Hold on, no, I just wanted the one, actually. Because we do that. Was it across the whole bottom? No, it was that. Silicone. Motors. Like that. And then we have a fertilizer machine too. That again, we can just pop that, place that there, place the fertilizer. Now, of course, this takes water. Is biomass a fertilizer? How do you have... Do you have more seeds? No. So anyway, what we want to do next is... Because there's no, like, composter, right? Like, there's no immediate composter. What do you use? But what do you use for liquid? Surely none of these liquids are... Sorry, I just saw the red on that and it immediately spooked me. Industrial lights. That would be fun, but they look kind of expensive. Oh, then you can make them hang. Industrial button. Industrial lever. We should make some industrial lights. But the fact that they use 6 steel per is kind of crazy when these lights don't use anything. Which, by the way, we can pop these off. This room is plenty well lit now because I have the flooring lit. Okay, but the next thing that we need is a composter. So let's grab some of the wood. I should just go steal a composter from a villager, but not computer, composter. It's all planks. We need more. Alright, so there's the composter. And then, back to Oratech. We want, not spawner controller, item filter. Okay, so we do actually need another one of these. I tried to get out of making an extra one. The game said, you fool. And then I actually am short one piece of wood as well. So then we do that. That. And that. So now we have the item filter. And these are just nickel and planks. So we actually probably are going to end up needing more of those. But maybe not. Can we do a round robin sort of situation? I don't know how that works. So my thought process is that I need a chest. And again, eventually we'll get this whole thing set up so that we don't even need that part. There's gotta be a chest in one of these. Come on, there we go. Because if we can do, I'm hoping that the machine will do round robin style. It won't just put it into the immediate, or actually maybe immediate is better. Because here's my thought process. If we plop that there, and then the item filter on top of it, whitelist, well, hold on. I don't know. So hold on. If we do this, grab that, and I do like this, and then we say only allow wheat through here. Okay, the wheat did go into here. So then the next step is this isn't gonna have, not gonna have enough room. I mean, honestly, getting an extra level into the ceiling is not the worst. Because we're gonna actually then need to, okay, of course. Pop those out. I am gonna need more pipes. Hold on. We can do this. We can do this. Because if we do another one of those, like that, go to the backpack, do that. That should be enough. Hup, 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 hup. I was enjoying, though, having everything be a little, organized for once. And by organized, I primarily mean not, a mess of wires and garbage. Where's the composter? There it is. Give me this. And then we need to do that. So now, hold on. If we load this up, I want to test this before we do anything else. So if we do that, there's got to be seeds in there. There's not. There's honestly not seeds. That's still not going to be enough. Fluid pipes in there. There's a seed. We're not ending this episode until I see if this works the way I want it to. I mean, inevitably, I already know the answer is going to be that it won't. There's an angry bee there for some reason. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, that's enough seeds to do this. We also have to take another nap. Because if we don't take another nap, we won't have any power, and then the whole system's going to be kablooey anyway. Also, I found ghost riders in the sky. Like the Johnny Cash song. I would sing it, but that's never happening. Okay, so if we place all of those in there, that is now full. And then, just shove some crap in there for now. If we take the rest of this, and we throw it in this one, it doesn't seem to like that. Do you need the biomass? No. What is your problem? Does it need water on top of everything else? Because that's stupid. No, you don't take water either. What do you take? Fertilizer. Industrial fertilizer, fertilizer for going, tree fertilizer, bucket of liquid fertilizer, mystical fertilizer. Am I missing something? What do you need? That goes in, but it doesn't do anything. You are powered. You have a full tank of power. What is the problem? Because you won't accept water. I'm going to do this. And it's going to... Oh, it didn't actually... Oh, wait, it did break the... That destroys machine frames? That's dumb. Alright, Magma, well... I tried to be smart here. I tried to do something that I thought was going to be a really smart little setup here. But apparently this doesn't take fertilizer or bone meal. And the rest of these fertilizers are from other mods. You're on a machine frame. I can see your little machine arm. You don't like bone meal. At or attack again. At or. What do you want? Just trying to see if any of these work. I don't see anything there that seems like it'll do anything. This is all reactor stuff, all of our metals. Steel, coal, carbon fiber, catalyst, biomass, quartz dust, uranium dust, plutonium dust, silicone, biomass, biopolymer, turbo fuel oil, biofuel maybe? It doesn't like indicate anything for it. Well, I'm at a loss. I have no idea. This doesn't make any sense. This should work. Magma, tell me why it doesn't work, and then I will tell you why I think that the fact that it doesn't work is stupid. Because why would you not use bone meal, the item that everybody uses to make these, that everybody uses for fertilizing, as the fertilizer? That's full because it can't... Well, why won't it go into here? Does it have to go above it? It might have to go above it. Yeah, it does. Alright, well... You know, I accidentally added this to there again. I don't know how to get rid of it. So wheat is now on our permanent inventory things. But we're going to call the episode there. We're slowly working towards having a really nice functional base. I do need to still move all of the stuff out of this central chamber and work on that. But this episode's already running long. So, for now, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.